Today we are doing Codeforces Round 839. It's rated for Div 3, right? First question, A plus B. You have been given a string like a number plus like in form of string, and you need to return the value of A plus B. Pretty simple question, pretty straightforward question. I don't think we need to discuss it, but let's just do it very fast. On while t minus minus int, not int. You have been given a string. See in this s, now this string is equal to something like a number and plus a b number. So you need to first attract this a, then you need to extract this b, and then you'll do some action and you'll return, right? So while s of I is not equal to this, breaking point is plus now, you will keep on moving and you'll keep on adding. Let me create two string, s2 and s3, let's say, right? S2 plus equal to s of I and I plus plus, that's what it is. Int I will start from 0. Now what you need to do, cout stoi s1, sorry, s2 is this, plus what is this substring s3. S3 is equal to s dot substr I, this is what it is, plus में stoi and s3, right? And then let's try to test it. Copy, paste, run. Okay, I don't know why my favorite compiler is not working. Let's go on some other compiler. I prefer online compilers while contest. Zoodle is also a great one. And right, and then this is input. Let's execute 6 0 10 17. Yeah, that's what you need. So let's just copy, submit. Let's move to problem number B. Okay, that summation was correct. Okay, yeah, accepted. So let's move to problem number B. Oh, sorry, matrix rotation. So they have been given a matrix. A matrix is 2 cross 2 matrix. First of all, t number of test cases. 2 cross 2 matrix. You need to tell whether this matrix is beautiful or not. Matrix is beautiful when you know what, when this each row may, like in each row, like there are only two rows. So let me tell you, in the in for example the first row value, for example 1. Okay, let's see. The first element of the first row should be smaller than the first element of the second row. Okay, in each row the first element is smaller than the second element. They are saying, okay, in first element of the column, like element of the first column is less than element of the second column. That's what they are saying. First element is smaller than second element in each column. Okay, in each row, for example 1 3 is one row, each element is smaller than the second, first element is smaller. So basically they are saying, if this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, so A should be less than C, A should be less than B, and your D should be greater than C and greater than B. And what they are saying, okay, I have to, oh man, let's say you have been given 2 cross 2 matrix A B C D. They are saying, in each row first element is smaller than second element, which means A is less than B, and C is less than D. They are saying that also in each column first element is lesser than the second element. First element is smaller than the second element. Column wise B is smaller than C. So for example A should be less than C, and your B should be less than D. So that's what you need to check. अगर ये सही है तो you will return yes, otherwise no. But also बीच में एक और they have created you know a thing like you can rotate this matrix, like whatever, rotate these matrix by 90 degree, which means you can flip it over, like A B C D will just flip it over to something like C can come over here, A can come over here, and B can come over here. No, no, no. D can come over here and B come. You know what does rotation means? If not, you can just try to imagine this. For example, 1357 is given like this. If you rotate it by 90 degree, one will, come over here. This 5 will come upwards. This is how rotation will happen. And then if you again rotate it, so 7 will come upwards, 3 will come over here, and 1 will come downwards, 5 will come over here. As you can see, rotation is like this. So basically, they have made it complicated, but still you have to fix your things like a the thing which is which you will do key yeah, the deduction from this is basically जो first element होगा, right, of the first or first column, like this A element should always be lesser than this D element, right? No, 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 no. The basically funda would be that कि जो max element है which is like D in this case, ठीक है, it should be D. any permutation ABCD की होगी, मान लो रोटेशन करने के बाद ये आउटपुट आया, और ABCD एक ऐसा है जिसमें तुम्हें या which is a good matrix. ये good matrix कब होगा? जब A आपका सबसे छोटा होगा, like B से भी छोटा, C से भी छोटा, और D आपका सबसे बड़ा होगा, B से भी बड़ा और C से भी बड़ा. So the only funda is कि आप जब rotate करोगे, जो आपके diagonal elements है A and D and C and B, they will always be remain diagonal elements. That is the major funda. If you again rotate this matrix ना, you will have something like कि D ऊपर आ जाएगा, C इधर आ जाएगा, and आपका A नहीं, यहाँ पे B आएगा और यहाँ पे A आएगा. The only thing which matters is that D and A are one, diagonal or reverse diagonal. You can say there are two diagonals ना, so both the diagonals will remain as it is. Both the diagonals will remain same. That is a property that is satisfying कि A और D यहाँ पे भी diagonal है, यहाँ पे भी diagonal है, दोबारा diagonal है. अगली बार कैसा diagonal हो जाएगा? अगली बार rotate करूंगा मैं, तो what will be? I have B and D and C and sorry, A इधर आ जाएगा, C इधर आ जाएगा. Again, as you can see, A and D will become diagonal. Again आप rotate करोगे, A and D will become diagonal. But ज़्यादा rotations करने की need नहीं है. The only point to notice over here is कि आपका क्या होने वाला है? ABCD बन गया ना वापस से, ठीक है? The point should be noted that the diagonals will not change. तो A जो है, अगर वो minimum element है, तो D हमारा maximum होना चाहिए, क्योंकि A तो minimum होगा ही. अगर अगर ये ऑलरेडी गुड मैट्रिक्स है, तो आपका ए मिनिमम होगा. बी आपका ए से बड़ा होगा, सी भी आपका ए से बड़ा होगा, बिकॉज दे आर सेइंग कि रो में वैल्यू फर्स्ट वैल्यू इज लेसर देन द सेकंड एलिमेंट, ठीक है, लाइक ए इज लेसर देन बी एंड ए इज लेसर देन सी. बट अगर ये गुड मैट्रिक्स नहीं है, तो आप रोटेशंस करोगे. फॉर एग्जांपल दिस रोटेशन यू विल फाइंड इट एज गुड. सो इसमें भी आपका डी सबसे छोटा एलिमेंट है, ए सबसे बड़ा एलिमेंट है. दिस कैन बी पॉसिबिलिटी, राइट? और आपका सी सबसे छोटा एलिमेंट हो, बी सबसे बड़ा एलिमेंट हो. So this diagonal thing that you have to note down कि when it will be good matrix, when आपका जो top most element है, like top left element, left is equal to minimum, and bottom right is equal to maximum. ये max होगा, तब आपका आंसर एक गुड, ये तब योर मैट्रिक्स विल बी अ गुड मैट्रिक्स. तो या आपको बस ये बताना है किसी परम्यूटेशन में ऐसा पॉसिबल है या नहीं, ठीक है? तो जैसे मैंने बताया, ये ना बॉटम लेफ्ट और जो टॉप राइट है, ये आपस में सेम रहेंगे, ठीक है, मतलब. तो द लॉजिक विच यू नीड टू डू ओवर हियर इज इन ए बी सी डी, टेक फोर एलिमेंट्स इनपुट ए बी सी डी. now if now calculate min also, min and max. Mx is equal to max of comma c comma d, and min is equal to minimum of, you can copy paste it, ABCD. Now if your let's say mn is equal to a, then आपका max होना चाहिए d. If mx is equal to d, then let me create a bool flag variable. Flag is equal to 0, ठीक है. आप flag को 1 कर दोगे, else you will not do anything, like flag को 0 ही रहने दोगे, right? एंड सिमिलरली इसी को कॉपी पेस्ट कर दो आप 4 बार, कि आपका मिनिमम एलिमेंट ए हो सकता है, या बी हो सकता है, या सी हो सकता है, या डी हो सकता है, राइट? इफ मिनिमम इज बी एंड मैक्सिमम इज सी, तो फ्लैग को 1 कर दो, ठीक है. मिनिमम आपका बल्कि मैं I can write it in just one if else, right? But it would be थोड़ा सा and mx is equal to d। ये हो गई आपकी पहली स्टेटमेंट, ठीक है। और इसको हम कर देंगे ब्रैकेट में बंद, इसको कॉपी कर देंगे। और ऐसी चीज अगर हो जाए, ठीक है, मिनिमम आपका अगर बी हो जाए एंड मैक्सिमम आपका सी हो जाए, ठीक है। नो अगेन लेट्स कॉपी इट अगेन, बिकॉज यही है जो रिवर्स हो रहा है। अब एम एन आपका हो जाएगा अगर डी, तो मैक्स होना चाहिए आपका ए। एम एन हो जाए आपका सी, तो मैक्स होना चाहिए आपका बी। तो यू विल रिटर्न समथिंग लाइक सी आउट। यस राइट। Else you will return C out. No, it was as simple as that. टेस्ट करना चाहिए पहले हमें। अब टेस्टिंग के लिए इसको ले चलते हैं इधर। नो मैचिंग फंक्शन, बिट्स लगा लूं क्या? yes no, yes yes no, double yes no, double yes no, double yes no. Looks good. Let's try to sum this up. Should we cover in the C in the same video or a different video? Okay, let's cover C in the same video. B accepted. Let's go to C, and you can see that B was accepted. Yeah, let's move back to C. And you have been given t number of test cases. You have been given k and n, two integers. This is a good question. And basically you need to return that this kind of sequence you need to return. This is a strictly increasing sequence. Strictly means strictly, right? A1 is less than A2 is less than A3, so that's on. So basically if you have been given n and k, you need to k and n, sorry, k and n, you need to return k integers such that like k length, no, you need to return k integers, yeah, but k length super increasing sequence, not super increasing, but yeah, strictly increasing sequence. You have to return k length का strictly increasing sequence such that आपको the this is a उसकी characteristic value should be greatest. What is characteristic value? Is the number of elements in the different in this array. So basically their common difference, because this is a increasing sequence, not ap, but the difference between adjacent elements should be as different as possible. Like every adjacent element should have a unique difference. So for example, if this is an array, what they want कि जैसे if 1 and 2, इन दोनों के बीच में डिफरेंस कितना होता है 1, so now you should not go to for 3, you should not go for 3, because इन दोनों के डिफरेंस भी 1 है, you should go for 4, so that 1 and 2 has difference of 1, 2 and 4 has a difference of 2, and then 4, after 4 you should have go to 7, so the difference between this two is 1, this two is 2, oh man, and this two is 3, and so on, something like that, right? Then 11 you will go for 11, then 11 plus 5 you will go for 16, then 16 plus 6 you will go to 22. So the difference should be as max as possible. Now how you can do that? Hmm, yeah, how you can do that? देखो, the thing is you want to return k number of integers, you want to return k length ka increasing sequence, and it should be increasing, yeah, and strictly increasing, and uh but for example if k is equal to, you need to return 6 integer, and your n is equal to, if your n is equal to greater than, what, 16, if your n is greater than 16, for example if n is 18, so you will return these 6 integer 1 4, 2 4 7 11 16. This will give you, you know every element, adjacent element difference is just unique, so this is the maximum characteristic you can get. That's what you need. You don't even need 18 integers. 16 में आपका काम हो जाएगा. But if they say you in the range of 1 to 18 you need to return not 6 but let's say 10 integers. How you can return 10 integers in this range? You can obviously, because you can at worst they can even ask you for returning 18 integer. That's simple, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 till 18, because otherwise there is no possibility. uh, but if they ask about 10 integers, you still want that some integers should have the unique differences. So you will start from 18. Okay? You'll start from 18. Then you'll say, okay, I'm adding 17. Then you'll say 16. Then you'll say 15. And then you'll say 14. And you'll how much you'll try to make, first you will have all the adjacent element. Then you will try to, somehow include this like 1 2 4 7, this array, this given array. You should include the elements of these array in the starting, so that these have unique differences. That's the whole approach. So 1 2 and 4 and 7 can come, and maybe like uske baad you can have 8 9 10 and 11. Maybe you can have 11 also. Okay? If can you have 11, let's see, 11 12 se leke 13. So after this you will have 8 integers, and then you will have 4. Yeah, you can have 11, but you cannot have 16. Your 16 17 18 will give you how much integers? 4 4 8. Okay, this will give you only 8 integers. So what you want ki 16 ke baad you have 15 and you have 14. Now there are 10 integers. ठीक है? 11, then 14, 15, or this. Now this is not a good pair, because the difference between these two is 3, and difference between 4 and 7 is also 3. 7 and 11 is 4. Now you wanted something like difference 5, but this is again difference 3. So no need, but that's how you will include the numbers. First of all, you'll start from 18. You will include such numbers such that you can include remaining numbers till you can include remaining numbers from this array, right? That's about it. Let's see how you'll do that. So first of all, for this I used ordered set, because the logic, I will tell you what logic is also there. Yeah, that's that you can only see by looking at this how I'm doing this. So I need to include ordered set policy based data structures. It's better if you learn it, or if you don't know, you can type like me, policy based data structure in C++, ordered set. Like, because I don't say that it's too complex to learn, but there is no point remembering it, or maybe there is a point remembering it. But yeah, you should try if you can remember these things, though that's the best. Bits slash std just press dot it. Okay. Now after that you need to sorry. Oh no, what I did? N C in N. You have to take the input int um of no, you don't have input like this. You have k and you have n, and then you have k and you have n. This policy based data structure will be used over here. You will create an ordered set named v. You can create whatever, something like that. Now basically, while they are saying that your n can be up to 40. So okay, where I was there. While your z is less than 41, because it can go till 40, you will add into this v dot insert z, z plus equal to d plus plus, right? Int z is equal to 1, and sorry, d also equal to 1. First of all इसमें 1 जाएगा, then इसमें 2 जाएगा. We will insert 1 2 then 4 then 7 and so on till 41, right? If you want, you can check it. In your v c out I this c out and l. Okay, you can because this is very useful, right? And then after this, what you want to do, you will start from while your cn count is greater than 0, and then your let's say there is policy based data structure. You have something like order of, or basically, yeah, order of the key. Let's tell you the how many numbers which are less than this, right? How many numbers, v dot order of key, something like your current integer k, and less than cn, ठीक है? Basically what I'm trying to do over here, key. Now I told you that ki first you have to start numbering from 18. You have to take numbers from 18. You will go backwards like 18, 17, 16, 14, 13, 12. But when you have to when you have to stop, right? Over here you stopped at 14, but when you have to stop at such conditions when total numbers which you have to take is 10. You will start from here. One number taken, two number, three number, four number, five number taken. Now you have taken five numbers, so count is basically, count. I have started from 10 and I'm decreasing count and taking number. When count becomes equal to 5, you can see that okay, count is equal to 5, my value is this 14. Now before this 14, in this data structure, do I have five elements? Because I want five elements, okay? So he will say yes, before 14 you have these five elements. Like the number of, this order of the key tells you the number of elements lesser than this current element which you are at. So k plus 1, because अगर 14 भी यहाँ पे होता तो मैं 14 को लेता, right? If 14 was there तो मैं यहाँ से 14 को उठाता. Yeah, yes, so that they should be lesser than or equal to this number. तो कितने नंबर हैं lesser than equal to this number? So he will say भाई, I have like six number, and I also need six number, right? But currently they have five numbers before that, and now I also want five number. But इससे पहले अगर मैं यहाँ से पूछता like how many numbers lesser than 15 do you have over here, he will say only five elements. So after this I have taken like five elements, my cn की value is 6, I want to take six more element. But अगर मैं इनके हिसाब से लेता हूँ, I can take only five elements, that's not enough for me, I want more. So ले लो एक और element यहाँ से, then you should ask for this, ठीक है? Whenever this order of key becomes greater than or equal to the current required element, you will shift. So when you will take elements like this, when you have to take consecutive element 18, 16, 17, till the point that your required number of elements basically is greater than what it is giving, what this array is giving. Because if this array can give you required number of element, you will take from this array. But currently the required number of element cannot be given by this array, so that's the point. You will take from this, and I'm making this x the basically an array, because at last I want to sort it, right? Sort x dot push back this k. I'm doing k minus minus. I'm increasing my cn. That's about it. Now while your cn is still greater than 0, maybe there is a possibility कि भाई इसी से भर गया, right? इसी 18 था, कभी इसकी बारी ही नहीं आई, इसकी बारी ही नहीं आई, ठीक है? तो मैंने सारे एलिमेंट यहाँ से ले लिए. नाउ अब इसके बाद जितने बचे हैं वो एलिमेंट मेरे को यहाँ से लेने हैं, नॉट लाइक दिस, बट यू कैन टेक लाइक दिस. फॉर ऑटो आई इन वेक्टर जो मैंने ले रखा था, उसमें से हम एलिमेंट डालेंगे x डॉट पुश बैक. इफ सी एन इज इक्वल टू 0 है तो ब्रेक कर देंगे. दैट्स अबाउट इट. और इसके बाद हम सॉर्ट कर देंगे अपने एरे को. x डॉट बिगिन, x डॉट एंड, एंड देन हम क्या करेंगे, फॉर ऑटो आई इन x विल टेक द एलिमेंट्स. x बनाया हमने? नहीं, x नहीं बनाया, काफी कुछ नहीं बनाया, बट कोई नहीं. द लॉजिक वाज इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? Some people say I don't explain, so that's x, and in cn is equal to n, and okay, you have to take k integers, and n plus plus cn is greater than 0, n plus 1, and x dot pushback n. Basically I took k over here, you have to take n. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Yeah, let's try this. Cn is equal to k and nothing else is needed, I guess. This is for just checking part. Let's take input. Let's see. Remove this. And we can see once at 37, and you need to do C out as well. C out and and okay, 12479, looking good, looking good. Yeah, it's looking good. Oh man, long video. We'll cover D and D problem in the next one. Accepted, as you can see, and over here also C accepted. Okay guys, bye.